Hey everyone, this is Eric Corey here. Last year I did a little under $95,000 on Etsy selling digital products. And the purpose of this video is to show you how to validate a digital product before you launch it on Etsy, some tools to do so, and how to grow organically on Etsy. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So, the first thing I would do is I would buy a subscription to Everbee. Everbee is a great tool for Etsy. It helps you research the back end and lets you see more about what products are working, what products are not working on Etsy, what is currently selling, the highest and top grossing products, and everything in between. It's an amazing tool. There will be an affiliate link in this video that you can click on. That helps me out. If you don't want to do that, you just go to everbee.io and you can sign up there. So, the way that I use this tool to find winning products on Etsy is to first uh, figure out what my niche is, right? So, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to pick digital coloring books as an example. By no means should I say you should sell digital coloring books, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you why and how I would dive into this niche. So the first thing I would do is some keyword research. So I would go over here and type in digital coloring books. And I see that it gets pretty good volume here. I like to stay in product ranges that get above 500 searches a month. Anything less than that, I feel like it's not really worth it. I like to sell in niches that get at least 500 searches a month and target keywords with that. Anything less than that, I think it's a waste of time. And there's not enough volume for you to get sales. There's not too much competition on this keyword, but if you scroll down here and look at digital coloring books, because this one's spelled incorrectly, but this one is spelled correctly. It's getting 685 searches a month, and there is a lot of competition that comes with that. So you're going to really have to stand out to try and win over potential customers to buy your product. Another way you can do it is by going to product analytics, um, and I would type in digital coloring books. And once it loads, you can see that this top listing, I don't know if this is accurate. Sometimes Everbee is not pulling correct data, but let's just look at this one, right? They're selling it for $1. They're getting roughly 1,500 sales a month, and it's doing about $1,500. So, minus your costs, if there is any cost, they might just be using ChatGPT image generator or Midjourney or something like that to generate these images. That only costs 20 to maybe $40 a month if you have both, and then minus the 16.5% fee, roughly, they're probably walking away with $1,000 or $1,100 a month from this listing, which is pretty good. Who wouldn't want an extra $1,000 a month in their pocket? So if we click on this listing and click view on Etsy, we can see that they're selling spooky, cute and comfy coloring books, 6 coloring page PDF file. And it's just the same PDF they're selling over and over again. And look, 22 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. It's roughly $22 in sales. And over the course of a month, it's about 600, a little over $600 in sales. And they might be walking away with, let's say, $400 to $450 a month extra profit, for just having a simple digital listing. Another way that I look to validate products as well is I will look up a keyword on Etsy. Let's say I look up digital coloring books, and I will go to the reviews. And this item has a ton of reviews. 356 reviews is a great spot to be in. Review wise, I like to look at products that have over 100 reviews. Anything less than that, then it can be a toss up, especially depending on the listing age. So if it's a newer product, then okay, I might take it into consideration and it might be a successful product. But I like to look at products that have over 100 reviews. It means that people really like the product, and especially on Etsy with a review rate of roughly 10%, that means they've probably sold roughly 3,500 units of this coloring book, and that's great. I mean, that if they're selling it for $1, that means it's done $3,500 in revenue, and the listing's only 3 months old, so they're grossing $1,000 a month from this digital product, and that's great. I mean, these images look extremely easy to make. You could probably go right into Midjourney or Chat GPT and generate these images, or Ideogram, or any of those tools to generate those images. So this is a great product, and it's just one way that I would validate how to find products. And then, if we go on to Etsy and type in digital coloring books, you'll see that, it's a niche that is pretty popular. Like, for example, they sell 96 units a month of this, 64 of this. We already just talked about this one. And then there's some goose eggs in here, but, this one's brand new. Cozy Days coloring book. It's selling 38 units right now. It's only a month old, and they're selling it for almost $5. So there's a ton of different directions you could go in here. If you're looking to get specific, let's say with coloring books, then I would type in specific and then coloring book and see if there's any searches. And the same thing with the keyword research on Everbee, you do the same thing and see the volume behind it. If you're looking to grow your listing and you just launched your listing, let's say you just launched your coloring book listing, and you're looking for organic views on that listing, it comes down to your tags on Etsy. And what I mean by tags is when you go to list your product on Etsy, you would click digital products, and then you'd say, I made it, finished product, created by me, continue. Oh, it was made in the last 5 years. And then you would come down to, and this is super important. When you're writing tags on Etsy, you want to do that keyword research prior and see where the volume is coming with those keywords in your niche. And you can do that on Everbee. I just showed you how to do that. You would just go into the keyword research tool and start typing in keywords that are relevant to your niche. And I'm going to show you another way you can do that as well and see what keywords your competitors are using, so you can hop on those as well. But it's important and imperative to make sure that you use all 13 tags here. You want to have as much reach as possible, and this is how you really get that organic reach on Etsy, along with having a sufficient product title. This helps you rank on Etsy. If you have a short title, then you're giving Etsy less resources to use and find potential customers. So it's important that you use as many of the resources that Etsy gives you, and you want to use all 140 characters in your title and the 13 tags as well, because that will help you start indexing on Etsy, and that will help people find your product on the platform. Another way that you can look at what keywords your competitors are using, again, you would need Everbee to do this. And again, this is why I recommend this tool so much. If you're going to sell on Etsy, you would go into one of these products. So let's click on this one, for example, and you would run the product analytics for this, right? And what that's going to do is show you all the information behind this product. Now, I don't know if I would recommend any of these tags here. You want to be pretty particular with the tags that you're using, and you want them to make sense with the product that you're selling. If you're going to use random tags like the year 2025, well, that actually makes sense for this one, but it gets a lot of volume here, and it makes sense because it's a 2025 adult coloring book. But if you were selling a product that had nothing to do with the year 2025, then that's not a keyword you would want to use, right? So maybe, adult coloring book is a better keyword, because that is exactly what you might be selling, right? So you don't want to just stuff your tags with popular keywords that have nothing to do with your product. You want them to be relevant so that it indexes correctly on the platform. That's all I got today. I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you guys soon.